JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Alleged cop killing in police custody. Reports are that 2 men are now being questioned by the police in relation to the shooting death of a policeman in St. James on Monday evening. According to reports, one man was taken into custody on Tuesday by police personnel in St. James, while another man, believed to be the shooter, was taken into custody in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. It is believed that he got word of the pursuit of the police in St. James and fled to St. Catherine, where he was picked up by a lawman in that police division. According to a police source familiar with the development, the man taken into custody was on bail for a robbery. He reportedly absconded bail and has been linked to a murder and other robberies since his release. He is now expected to be charged with murder as the police build their case. The other man is also being questioned in relation to the matter where Gary Hamilton, who was on suspension, was shot and killed in a robbery on Barnett Street on Monday evening. According to police reports, around 5:54 p.m. on Monday, 37-year-old Hamilton, a cop suspended from the Jamaica Constabulary Force in 2018, was gunned down while manning the entrance to Chenhai Limited Supermarket on Barnett Street, where he was employed as a security guard. Eyewitnesses say the assailant, masked and armed, approached Hamilton and opened fire, hitting him in the head, chest and abdomen before proceeding inside the supermarket. Once inside, the gunman reportedly robbed a sales representative at gunpoint, relieving him of $3 million in cash before fleeing the scene on foot. Hamilton, who joined the St. James Division of the JCF in 2014, was suspended from the force after being charged in 2018 for operating a stolen vehicle. He was convicted in 2023 and handed a 2-year suspended sentence. He died before he was officially dismissed from the force. The swift apprehension of the suspect marks a significant breakthrough in the investigation. Police say further details will be released as the probe continues. Hamilton is the 24th person to be killed in St. James since the start of this year. The parish has been seeing a significant reduction in major crimes this year. Over the comparative period last year, the parish registered 73 murders alongside 65 cases of shootings. Car crashes into Black River Hospital A&E, no reports of injuries. Visitors and staff at Black River Hospital in St. Elizabeth narrowly escaped injuries Wednesday morning when a motor vehicle crashed into the accident and emergency department while the driver was transporting a patient. Diane Brown Miller, Chief Executive Officer of the hospital, said that investigation has been launched following the mishap, which occurred sometime after midnight. Brown Miller said the Toyota Allion motor car struck the glass doors leading to the main entrance of the A&E building and the treatment area, causing significant damage.
At around 12:48 a.m., I received a call from one of our customer service representatives stating that a car is in the accident and emergency department. She reported that the gentleman took a patient here to be seen, and she's not sure if the brake failed or what, but the car ended up in the department. We subsequently called the police, we called the fire department, and they came and assisted us in getting the vehicle out of the department. We're happy to report, however, that nobody was injured.
In response to the incident, Sean Brissett, parish manager for St. Elizabeth Health Services, said traffic calming measures will have to be installed at the hospital to prevent a recurrence of this morning's mishap.
The distance between the entrance and the port cashier is just about 30 feet. So I would not expect that somebody could have been exceeding speed to the extent that they couldn't stop right in the A&E and ended up inside the waiting area. And to make things worse, the person proceeded to start the car and now ended up in the accident and emergency passageway. But moving forward though, among the actions that we are considering is establishing 2 speed bumps. These are some considerations along with barriers that wide enough for stretchers and wide enough for other activities, but not wide enough for a vehicle to enter.
The Black River Traffic Department has seized the vehicle for examination. KFC customer frenzy. There were chaotic scenes at some KFC outlets on Wednesday as customers responded enthusiastically to the advertised big deal brought out in celebration of the company's 50th anniversary in Jamaica. Customers camped out at various locations hours before the scheduled opening times, hoping to get in. Three alleged gold thieves arrested in Trelawney. 3 men were taken into custody by members of the Agricultural Protection Branch, APB in Trelawney, following the seizure of a gold fund in the vehicle in which they were traveling Tuesday afternoon. The police also seized a motor car, pending further investigation. According to Inspector of Police Orville Boucher, head of the APB in the Area 1 Police Division, the incident occurred around 4:30 p.m. on the Salt Marsh Roadway in Trelawney. Police reportedly observed men alighting from a white Toyota Axio, catching a goat, and placing it in the vehicle before speeding away. The police pursued the vehicle and summoned the driver to stop. During a search, the cops discovered 3 occupants along the animal in the vehicle. The police subsequently took the 3 to the Falmouth police station. Inspector Boucher revealed that the police have received numerous complaints from Saltmarsh residents of men traveling in a white Toyota Axia motor car stealing their goats. The senior cop warned Predel thieves that members of the APB will be unwavering in their effort to weed out Predel larceny. We'll be doing investigations, as we have received information that men traveling in a white Toyota Axio have been featured in the Saltmarsh area stealing goats, Inspector Boucher said. We are on a move, and we are resolute to send a message to our Predel thieves, whether livestock or crop. We are on a move, and we are on the move to stamp out all stealing in our area, he added. MP Maurice Guy demands accountability in public healthcare sector. Opposition MP Dr. Maurice Guy is decrying what he terms a crisis of leadership in the health sector. Dr. Guy, speaking in the sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, said the health sector has been plagued by neglect, waste, inefficiencies, and a lack of meaningful accountability. According to him, the sector is at a critical breaking point and in need of urgent attention.
Many Jamaicans visiting hospitals for needed or emergency care have spent days and weeks fighting to be accommodated with a bed. Some have been forced to remain on stretchers, in wheelchairs, on chairs and benches, and yet others have had to make whole ground their bed, even if not rock stone their pillow. These situations were not limited to the COVID pandemic period. Neither are they limited to any particular institution, urban or rural, whether type A, B, or C. The government's focus on public relations, rather than the actual delivery of service, has pushed the sector to the brink of collapse. Each week, we see or hear of another grieving family, another life lost, another tragedy that could have been prevented. What happens, Mr. Speaker, is that surgeries are aborted because of the absence of even theatre linen. Theatres have become mold infested and out of commission. $31 million is money that could have been used to purchase a drill and life-saving medication, repair broken equipment, or hire much-needed staff. We must question the value for money proposition and assert only that accountability is needed in the system. The country is asking and demanding answers. We join them. We demand a full and independent investigation. Tell the people of Jamaica how their money is being spent, and those responsible must be held to account. This, Mr. Speaker, is not a time for excuses. This is a time for action. The government must act decisively to restore trust and ensure that every dollar spent on healthcare delivers real value for money to the people of Jamaica.
JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.